Fit Fam, Coach Russo here today. Green shirt, upper body workout. You're gonna need your mat. You're gonna need both dumbbells, okay? So what we're gonna be looking at today is we're gonna be looking at the function of your scapula, which are these bones in your back. We call them the chicken wings, right? Now, when I talk about function of the scapula, what we're gonna be looking at today is how can I build muscle in a way that is opening my posture, stabilizing my shoulders, and releasing all the tension from my upper back and neck. Very commonly, neck and upper back are in pain or have a lot of tightness, and the way to correct this is by building a strong, stable back muscle using the proper function of the scapula. So we're going to dive into depth into that today. We're also going to be exploring a little bit more of getting up from the ground and down from the ground, and I want to do some more work in our wrist and hand movements, fighting off that arthritis and possibly a very, very tough situation of carpal tunnel. Okay, so with that, get your water, get your mat, get your dumbbells. We're actually going to start standing up, and we're going to do a big warm up for the upper body, and then we're going to get on the mat and do some weightlifting. All right, so let's do this. And all right, let's go ahead and get started with our warm up today. What I want you to do is I want you just to stand in our, I'm gonna call it the power stance. Now, power stance, so you want to flex the ankles, right? Push the hips back, suck the stomach in, standing up nice and tall, consciously using our legs and using our core. So what we're gonna do with our hands is our arms are gonna be at our sides, palms are facing behind us, and we're gonna turn those palms facing forward and back and forward and back. Now, while the bones of my forearms are rotating, I also now want us to focus on rolling our shoulders. So I'm rolling my shoulders forward and back. I'll get in close so you can see that. Forward and back, forward. Standing up nice and tall, forward and back, forward and back. Now see as you rotate, so you can get your thumbs all the way facing behind you, and boom, and rotating and open up. Been exploring a lot recently in my own practice, the rotation of the forearm and the elbow and how that affects posture. And like I said, today, we're gonna be looking at a lot of the scapula, moving those shoulder blades. Okay, so now what I want you to do is, as you're rotating back, you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together, and it kind of looks like this, and you're pulsing back, and you're squeezing back, and you're squeezing back. So start to notice, folks, like, okay, as I'm pulling back, am I pulling my traps up, right? Am I coming up? You don't want to come up. Pretty much at no point today are we going to be elevating our scapula up in that direction, and we're pulsing. Now we're going to bend our elbows, palms are up. You're going to send your thumbs to the back of the room and squeeze, call this posture fixer. Now as my thumbs are coming out, my hands are coming out, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades. I want to imagine almost squeezing my shoulder blades together behind my back, and pulsing, and pulsing, and pulsing. Good, folks, if you haven't already, go ahead. You can jump on our YouTube channel, and I'm posting the free personal training. I actually went today in depth into the scapular stability and dynamic stabilization of the scapula, which are things we're going to be learning today. Open. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to come across your body here, reach and reach. Now I am allowing for a little rotation of my hip. My heel is coming up as I rotate. So as I'm going to the left, my right leg's coming up, opposite leg. And twist, and twist. Gentle rotation, folks, through the spine. We did a lot of core work yesterday. You may or may not be feeling it in your abdominals. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to come up and across the face right here, and I'm reaching over, and we're just getting those shoulders nice and warm, and we're moving side to side and side to side. So I do like to change the warm-up. Sometimes we do standing warm-up. Yesterday we did a mat warm-up. There's no wrong way to warm up, folks, as long as we do it. And twist, and twist. All right, so what I want to do right here is I want to just sort of dive into this scapular retraction, meaning pulling the shoulder blades back. So what we're going to do here is we're going to stand nice and tall, stomach in, and what I want you to do is from here, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together as much as you can. So be cautious, folks, that while you squeeze your shoulder blades together, you're not flaring your ribs to get your shoulder blades back more. I did that for a lot of years, okay? So you want to keep your ribs down and relaxed, and I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, okay? And go at your own pace, right? So squeeze and relax, and I just want you to tune into your body for a second and be like, okay, I feel my shoulder blades going back, but are they elevating, right? Are my shoulders coming up? Am I flaring my ribs? It's very important that we do not flare our ribs while we are doing this. And the reason is when you flare your ribs, you're creating what's called a false extension through the mid-back, and you're actually pulling on your lower back, which you can imagine is not so healthy. All right, so what I'm gonna do from here, squeeze, is relax. Okay, so I want to, from this position, I want to bend at the waist slightly. Now, folks, look, when we're flexing our spine, you got to be using your core, okay? People start to freak out. Oh my God, here's Coach Russo loading senior spines. You got to load your spine, folks, but you got to flex your core, okay? So brace that core here. Let your arms hang in front of you. Now from here, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them. Most time people do this is they start bending their elbows. Don't bend your elbows, just squeeze your shoulder blades and relax. Squeeze your shoulder blades and relax. And that bent over position is going to allow us to get this, what's called horizontal pull on the shoulder blades. Squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. Good, and shake it out. Good. So we're going to do that exercise again. We're going to fold more at the waist, get more bent over, and then we're going to see, am I elevating my shoulder blades? Okay, so keep your shoulders away from your ears. So I'm folding all the way at the waist right here. Squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Check in on it. Squeeze and relax. Not coming up, right? Right back. Keep going, folks. And listen to this. You could do a million rows at the gym, right? Heavy, whatever. But if you're not moving your shoulder blades properly, you're just going to be building muscle that doesn't serve you. And back, squeeze, relax. And 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Very nice. All right, so let's go ahead. Grab some water, grab your mat, roll it up because we're going to be on the knees. We're going to do some mobility exercises for our ribs, for our chest and our shoulders, and then we're going to start working out of crawl. So go ahead, grab your mat, roll it up, grab some water in between. Also grab your dumbbells because we're going to be doing some weightlifting exercises, okay? So let's do this. All right, fam, we are back on the mat. I got it rolled up for my knees. So what I want to do first is, like I said, we're going to do some mobility exercises. So let's get our hands right underneath our shoulders. All right, we're going to drop our stomachs, arch our upper backs. Feel that pull, good. And then we're going to tuck our chins around. Very classic exercise here, getting that what's called spinal motility. Okay, here, arching, looking up, and neutral. Okay, from here, you're gonna take your right arm, it's called thread the needle. I'm moving my right arm past my right knee, twisting, dropping my right shoulder to the ground, hold. folks, we are back. The audio cut out again at some point. It's the batteries die in the microphone. That's on me, folks. My bad. All right, so where were we? We were in turtle. Okay, so we're here. We're in turtle, and this exercise was inspired by one of the guys I actually box with. He's 66 and has Parkinson's, and he's waking up boxing with us at 5 a.m. Huh? There's some proof. All right, but from here, I'm gonna army crawl forward on my forearms, right? Army crawling forward into beginning plank. Okay, so beginning plank, my knees are down, tucking my hips, lifting my rib cage, and I'm gonna drop my chest down, squeezing my shoulder blades together, pushing away. Dropping my chest down, pushing away. These are called plank push-ups, and when my boxing partner saw me do these, he said he'd never seen anyone do them before. And coming down, and coming up, and coming down. Good, keep working those shoulder blades, folks. At this point, our backs should be pretty tired. We're about to get off your knees. I can hear you guys in my mind, okay? And 3, 2, and relaxing all the way down onto your stomach, okay? Adjust the microphone here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our hands out to the sides, and I want you to lift your arms off, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now lift your ribs as high as you can. My feet kind of came up, that's kind of natural. Lifting, okay? Now what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna keep our chest up, bring our hands down underneath our shoulders. And we're gonna use our arms a little bit for baby cobra, okay? Now from baby cobra, I'm gonna push my hands into full cobra, okay? Now from full cobra, I'm gonna lift my chest up for lizard. Now from lizard, what we're gonna do here, like I said, is we're gonna work getting up and off the ground. So what we're gonna do here is check our shoulder blades, make sure they're away from our ears. Stomach's engaged, we're gonna lift our knees up, and we're gonna hold for like a modified bear. Now if you can, I want you to walk your feet in a little bit towards your hands, and then walk your hands towards your feet a little bit, and go ahead and roll up here. I'm gonna change the camera angle, and we're gonna work some what are called walkouts. So we're here, we're at the edge of the mat, all right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend our knees just a little bit, okay? Don't drop your knees forward, bend your knees a little bit. Fold at the waist. Now pull your shoulder blades away from your ears. So we're in this like spinally loaded position. Bend your knees, get your hands down to the ground. Now keep your shoulder blades away from your ears as you shift some weight into your hands, right? And this is called downward dog-ish. The yoga teacher might be rolling over to the grave. Now from downward dog, walk your hands back to your feet. Now some of us can't do this because we're not able to get to the ground, so what I would encourage you to do instead is dropping one leg down and just working on like a sumo squat. Try and touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, you will be able to get there eventually. I've seen it. For the rest of us though, we're going to be here, we're going to be bending our knees, we're getting our hands down, we're going to be keeping the shoulder blades away from the ears, we're going to shift our weight into our hands as quickly as possible, hold, okay? Walk the hands back. And what we're doing is we're shifting our weight from our feet into our hands, which allows us to get to the ground. So we're going to be here, boom, shifting the weight, holding, okay? Keeping the shoulder blades away from the ears, walking the hands back. Okay, final one, you ready? So we're here, walking the hands away, and then we're going to be in push-up position, holding, lifting rib cage nice and tall, okay, from push-up position. And we're going to walk the hands all the way back and rolling all the way up. And breathe. Nice job. All right, so what I want to do next is, that was a lot of arms and wrists. I want to go ahead and we're going to work arms a little bit differently than we usually do. So you're only going to need one dumbbell, and the reason is we're going to be working our shoulders, and I like to use just one dumbbell so my other arm can balance me. So put the dumbbell in your right hand, and your left arm's going to be off for balance. And what you're going to do is, you have what's called a lateral fly, so the weight's going to go straight out to my side. Boom, okay? Now you have a front raise, which is straight forward. Boom. Now you have an in between those two, which is like a 45 degree. So this is sort of like a modified three-way fly. So I'm going to go out perfectly this side, straight forward, and angle. Okay? Out to the side, straight forward, and angle. Okay? Out to the side, straight forward, and angle. One more. Here we go. Straight out to the side, and forward, and angle. Nice job. Okay, switching arms. Here we go. So coming out, lateral fly, straight forward, and angle. Okay, lateral, straight forward, and angle. Good, repeat that. Out to the side, straight forward, and angle. Good. One more, here we go. Out to the side, straight forward, and angle. Good. Okay, now grab one dumbbell in both hands, even if it's really light. Slight bend in the knees, stomach engaged, nice and tall. You're gonna roll the dumbbell up, keeping the knuckles down, keeping the shoulders down, but putting the elbows up high, okay? This one is not a shrug, do not put your shoulders to your ears, keeping down, using those shoulder blades, rolling up and down, rolling up and down. It's called an upright row. Good, if you're more advanced, you can drop to one arm and just switch. Coming up and down, coming up. Breathing nice and slow. So keep working those shoulders. 3, 2. Okay, so we're gonna work in a split stance here. So left leg forward, right leg back, split stance. So if my left leg is forward, I want the dumbbell in my right arm. Okay? Now I'm gonna pitch forward at the waist, sort of a loaded spine here. Glutes are engaged, stomach's engaged. Now my right arm is gonna be on my side, my palms will be facing back. And I'm going to extend the dumbbell straight back, single arm extension, straight back. Now I am leaning slightly forward, folks, but I'm not all the way forward. If you are more advanced, though, you can get into this split stance. Fold, okay? And back. Good. And back. Good. Rolling back. Rolling back. Good, let's keep working. 3, all the way back. Okay. And then from here, relax, we're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna turn for you. Okay. So now my right leg is forward. Weights in my left arm slightly pitched forward, coming straight arm back. Now this is working the back of the arms. You wanna make sure your neck is relaxed and I'm holding that shoulder all the way back. Good, let's keep working, keep breathing. You got it, folks. All the way, working that straight arm extension. And recover. So you can see we're recruiting the balance a little bit in the legs too. All right, so at this point, we've worked essentially every muscle, except we want to do some isolation for the bicep. So for this one, we're going to do, this is called a swing curl. So I want you to open up into straddle, 2 stride lengths, slight bend in the knees, glutes underneath you. Now, the dumbbell is going to be in front of me, and my palm, so the dumbbell's in, let's put the dumbbell in your left hand. Your palm's going to be facing to the right, okay? Now what you do is you're going to curl the dumbbell, you're going to bend your elbow, and you want to keep that face of the dumbbell, that round part, parallel to your chest, so it's like almost like sliding up your shirt. Now this is going to get a nice turn in the wrist. This is working, it's called your biceps, your brachialis, okay, coming up here and down, and you're just curling, okay? And you're really flexing the arm, but I'm standing up nice and tall, right? If you're more advanced, go ahead and squeeze your stomach in as you come up and get that isometric tension. Good. It's called a swing curl, getting those biceps going. Very nice. Okay, holding here, coming up. And we're working that arm right here, holding. Switch arms, switch arms. You guys got it, come on. Keep those arms going. And 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. All right, at this point, let's go ahead. We haven't even had a break. So let's go ahead. Let's get water. Go ahead, take a break, short break, get water, and then we're going to finish up with a couple more exercises for the arms and the chest, and then we're going to be doing our wrist movements to help with that arthritis, okay? So go ahead, get some water, folks, and I will see you back in that standing position. Welcome back to the water break. Okay, we got about 4 minutes left in the workout. So, my dumbbell's on the floor, bend my knees, grab, just pick it up and grab it. Nice. All All right, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back to that swing curl. So I got weight in my left hand. I'm gonna be swing curl, so bring it up here. And then when I get to this position, I'm gonna rotate open and then do a half shoulder press. And I'm gonna rotate back and I'm gonna swing down. So this is a swing curl to a half shoulder press. So swing curl coming up, and you're getting this external rotation, great for the shoulder blade, coming up and down and back, nice and slow. If you're a little more advanced, you can go ahead and speed it up and get your reps in. Okay, let's go to work. Swing curl up, turn, shoulder press, down, good, swing curl up, shoulder press, down. You got it, everybody, let's go. Really flexing the arms, getting that shoulder blade, getting a bicep. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and switch arms. So here, now the weight's my right arm, swing curl, here, turn, shoulder press, and down, and up, shoulder press, and down, up, shoulder press, and down, good, and up, rotate. It's a compound exercise, right? Two things moving at the same time. Oh, we have fun. Yeah, folks, let's go. And down. Up here, twisting. And around. And down. And up. Open. Press. And down. Twisting. Cut. One more. And cut. Very nice. So let's put the dumbbell down safely, back straight. Nice. All right, this point we worked everything, everybody. Got a lot of that scapula retraction, and that's promise we're gonna work some of the wrists. So it's sort of like a modified figure eight. I'm gonna walk you guys through. So let's get in our stance. So neutral stance here. This is Marshall position. So my palms are up, modified Marshall. My shoulder blades are slightly squeezed together. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hands. We're gonna bring them out to our sides like a posture fixer. So my elbows are coming together. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my palms as they come here. Turn my palms down, my thumbs are down. Now my right arm is gonna pass underneath my left arm. All right, let me do that so I'm you. So out coming here, my left arm is gonna pass underneath my right arm. My thumbs are gonna come down, and then I'm gonna open them up and coming back in that position. Okay, so let's do it together. You're gonna come out, turn the palms over, left arm underneath, and then back in. So let's start to speed up. Let's do this, and back, and back. We're challenging our brain. We're also moving. Good. Keep working that. Flossing those wrists. Everything nice and relaxed. Start to breathe. Don't worry about putting the left arm underneath or the right arm underneath. Just keep doing this one and relaxing everything. Notice your shoulder carriage. Notice your back muscles. Nice and relaxed. Breathing. Keep working that. Flossing the arms. All right, let's end. We're just going to end with a power pose. All right, so you're going to be in straddle, open up, slight bend of the knees, nice posture. You're going to take your palms, you're going to turn them towards, you're going to put forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now I want you to flare just a little bit, open everything up, and you're just going to hold. I want you breathing deep into your stomach. Good, and just letting everything stretch out. You're super open. It's a strong position. Say positions like this can actually improve your mood. Okay, here we go. Final breath, breathing in. And exhale. All right, folks, give yourselves a round of applause. Nice job today. Workout complete. Thank you so much for following along. Appreciate it. If you made it this far, you are awesome. Thank you for investing in your health. And we're moving forward with your education and essentially improving your life quality using fitness. So with that announcement, the website is up. I got the workouts organized on there for you guys, so it's a lot easier to find them and to find which ones you want to do. And we're just moving forward with this process, and kind of like you're hearing, kind of come up with creative ways to make the workouts more palatable, maybe just essentially my goal, like I said, is to help you live happy and healthier lives using fitness. And the way to do that is making sure our communication is 100%. So if you have any feedback for me in ways that I can make the workouts more accessible, maybe interesting or more powerful, whatever you need, please let me know, folks. These are your workouts. That's the entire point, okay? So 2 good days. Hopefully done both days. Tomorrow is purple shirt. Now only stretching, so it's 30-minute. Go ahead, just full stretch routine. Get everything loosened up and lengthened. One of our very popular workouts. Looking forward to that. Okay, so and like I said, just to recap, website's up. If you have any questions, comments, or if you have any ways to kind of make these workouts more accessible and more palatable is the word that I like to use with that. Okay, so thanks very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm Coach Russo, and this is You'll Be Fit Forever. Peace.